What is going on? This is episode 1 of She Wants the D, your all new, all female Dallas Cowboys podcast.
All women are queens.
Yes. Yes.
It's a little low. Let's turn that up a little bit.
Do the Dougie. Do the Dougie. That's not the Dougie, but
We're going to do that again because it was a little low in the mix.
One time for the one time.
All women are queens.
Take it. Yeah. You were equally excited both times. And that's what I love.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
It's
That's what I love.
It's great. Coming to you live from the house of Woo Woo.
Woo woo.
Woo Woo. Woo Woo.
Woo woo. She mad at you right now, but
I
yeah,
know.
it's still her house.
Yeah.
Still her house.
My dog, she greets everyone by going woo woo woo. Woo woo. And I figured that she would be in the mix right now doing her woo woos, but she's clearly mad at me.
You pissed her off.
Hey man,
You made her angry.
she just sighed. She just went.
She knows we're talking about her.
God, female dogs, man.
Glad I don't have that problem.
All right. Now, you said that you had a story.
Yeah,
when you walked in here.
It's been a hell of a week, man.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I've been super excited and pumped about our first show, which is today. She Wants the D, the new vamped version. I'm excited. And but before all of this happened, I totaled my Jeep this week.
No way.
Everyone knows, especially all my followers, my fans, they know how much I love my Jeep. It's my baby. I've had it for about 3 years now. And yeah, man, and completely sober. I promise everyone out there, I was completely sober. It was a freaking squirrel. I pride myself on being one of those individuals who never ran over a squirrel in their life. I have a best friend in high school. I still torment her to this day for doing it when she was in the car with me. Shout out to Becca.
It's the worst thing ever.
It just makes you feel like a horrible person. Yeah. So I'm driving and I try to avoid this squirrel, but it's already in a neighborhood that's kind of like slant, like the road is like really slanted or curved or whatever you're saying. So I probably was maybe going around the curve too fast, and literally my car flipped over.
Oh my God.
My car flipped over. I had to climb out of the passenger window.
No way.
Yes, flipped over. And it's irreparable. Like the gas pump busted. I'm surprised it didn't explode right there on the scene, but I just want to say RIP to my Jeep, man. It's gone.
Let me be the first to say I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad you're okay, dude. That's
I'm like
scary
a cat.
as hell.
What can I say? I'm like a cat,
Wow. Were you alone? Was there anyone with
It was just me. It was just me. I was working. I was doing deliveries. I had just delivered someone's groceries and was coming out of their neighborhood excited because it was some Drake on the radio, and that damn squirrel. Like I said, oh no, and
wow.
Yeah, the rest is the end of the story.
So did you hit the squirrel or you swerved it?
The squirrel ran up a damn tree and my Jeep ceased to exist. Yeah.
And laughed.
Yeah, probably chunked up the middle finger to me and ate some corn.
On behalf of everyone, I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's start the show. Still really low in the mix. Come on.
Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick-ass boy.
This is She Wants the D, an all-new, all-female Dallas Cowboys podcast.
I am a monkey face. Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
And now your hosts, Jessica, JoJo, and Tracy.
I want me some glory hole.
That's right. Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to put those Jerry drops in there, man.
I love Jerry, man.
He says the craziest off the wall crap. That I gotta turn this up because I can barely hear these drops.
Cool.
But yeah, that first drop from Jerry is from an interview. He starts talking about when he was little and his dad would take him to the zoo. And he is like, I love just going to the zoo and seeing all the monkeys. I am a monkey fan.
I'm a monkey fan.
And the interviewer is literally looking at him like,
hello?
what are you doing? Right? What are you talking about? We're talking about the Cowboys.
America.
He gets sidetracked easy.
Me and my daddy. Because we did, but we didn't. And we do, but we don't. And we should, but we shouldn't.
That's Jerry.
To add to her Jeep thing, I fell at work today and busted my ass like really hard.
What is going on with you guys, man?
The first time I've ever fallen there, the floor was wet. I slipped right through it. In 2 seconds, I was on the ground. I busted my knee.
God.
It was awful. Nobody saw me.
What did you slip?
Yeah, I slipped on water.
Oh.
Nobody saw me, but I told my managers, I was like, if y'all had been watching me from this side of the restaurant, you would have seen me walking and then just disappear. Seriously.
Oh, she was there just a second ago.
Yeah, I just went. I hit the ground hard.
Y'all are making my stories sound insignificant.
Yeah, man,
I hit the ground so hard it motivated me to lose more weight.
I love
was
you,
like,
GP.
I'm too heavy to hit the ground like that, and it hurt.
So I had a dream last night that I was a sports broadcaster with Shane Torres. He's a comedian.
Yeah.
You know Shane Torres? Yeah. So we actually we kind of know Shane in a roundabout way.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Shout out Shane Torres.
Yeah, Shane Torres.
Deuce.
Follow him on Instagram at Syrup Mountain. He is a very, very funny guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a dream that we were broadcasting a New York Cowboys game in New York, a Giants game in New York. And Troy and Joe were standing right behind us, mocking us because they were pissed off that we took their spots. And they're like, you guys suck. This is ridiculous. A comedian and a girl. Like,
It sounds just like Troy. It actually sounds just like
this
Troy.
Is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was funny. But anyway.
The movement is here.
Yeah, so let's talk some Cowboys. What's going on with Zeke Watch? Where are we at?
We're still watching.
Yeah, still watching.
Watching and waiting.
Last we heard, I'm sure all of you guys saw the tweet of him in Frisco with his agent.
Sure did.
Talking business. So he apparently is in the country. He is apparently in Frisco. But the only problem is training camp doesn't start in Frisco for another few weeks. So he's in the wrong location right now. He's not where he should be.
Being fined $40,000 per day that he misses Oxnard, which is just change.
Well, technically, the fines don't start till August 6th. So he can play his game with them all the way up until August 6th. And that's when, if he doesn't show up, they can start finding it, but day.
Yeah. I mean,
still, it's a protest. It's still a protest.
But I mean, are you guys shocked?
None of the other not really.
I'm not. I mean,
I was shocked. I thought this would be next year.
I'm on the fence.
I didn't see it coming.
I don't want that dude to get hurt.
I feel like
in something as minute as practice.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, okay, fine, hold out as long as you want to, boy. Mm-hmm. But there's not any other dudes that are up for contract that are doing this. They all showed up.
Yeah.
I feel like I agree with you a lot. It would have been a better move for him to do this next year.
Yeah. And just because
when it's closer to his contract being up.
You get another year of service under your belt. You know what I mean? You get to showcase your talent another year. And then if you're entering into that last year and they're still talking about not paying you, then you say, okay, you know what? If it takes me sitting out a whole year like Le'Veon, if it takes me taking the same stance that a Melvin Gordon is, where I'm not going to play and if you don't want to pay me, then trade me, and that's the bottom line. But now this year, I just did not anticipate this at all, and for him not to be there, my mentality is next man up. This year is too vital. And as important as everyone wants to make Zeke seem, and he is, it's a 53-man roster for a reason. So next man up, and bring your butt to training camp, Zeke.
Do it. End it. Do it. Get it done. Yeah, I said originally that I would be surprised if he didn't show up, and then the longer it went on, the more I was like, I kind of feel like he's going to go ahead and do it and not show up. So I'm not really that surprised. I am a little like the fact that he said he was going to go out of the country and then stayed in Frisco. Come on, man.
man.
He did
Come on,
not.
man.
He actually never said that he was going to go out of the country. Somebody said that for him.
Okay.
That's true.
Fake
That's
news.
true.
Fake news.
That's
Fake
true.
news.
So it was
That's
fake
true.
news, and it was hearsay. It was a bunch of crap.
Okay.
And also, people are posting that they see him all over town, which they may.
They
But
may.
there's a lot of people that look
All
like
over
him.
DFW?
Yeah.
That's still a problem because as far as I am, where's training camp right now?
Oxnard.
Then why the hell are you out here with us? Get your butt on a plane and get to California.
Isn't the only reason that they practice out in Oxnard is because of the cooler weather?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I
They would
figured.
die out here.
Oh, yeah.
Why
Absolutely.
the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Come back,
Come on, Zeke.
We need
What's
you,
going
man.
on?
We need you, baby. Come on.
He is within the top 3 running backs in the NFL as of now.
According to Stephen Jones, he's the straw that stirs our offensive drink.
He,
So,
he ain't going to be.
I love that. That's great.
He's,
but you don't want to pay the man. He
Yeah,
the straw, but you don't
exactly.
want to give him that straw paper, though. Come on now. What's going on?
Yeah, I agree. So I just want to touch, just a quick touch. What do you feel like is going to change, if anything, with Kellen Moore being the new offensive coordinator?
Well, I actually think a few things are going to change. And honestly, I was one of the skeptics when we first brought this guy on. I mean, he's done nothing as far as his quarterback career. You've heard little to nothing about him as far as his expertise with offenses. And then I was at an event a couple of weeks ago during the fantasy football convention that they do every year here now, and I got to talk to a college teammate of his, and he would talk about how Kellen Moore, as a redshirt freshman, would be in the film room, and he would be using the film room TVs and playing Madden and coming up with his own plays on Madden and, trying to execute the games.
It's actually really smart.
The plays on the Madden video game. And he was saying how this guy's always just been obsessed and fascinated with the way that an offense works.
The technicality of it,
Exactly. The different nuances and all the details that you put into it. So if I would have to guess that anything is going to be different, that would be it. The attention to detail, the different nuances that you add to an offense. Like, take an Andy Reid offense, for example. People think that offense is so complicated, but it's so basic. They come out of the 3 same formations, and the only difference with those formations is that it's 5 to 6 plays that they can run out of those 3 formations at any given time, and they can utilize so many different pieces of their personnel. So that's what I'm looking for, man. Some innovation,
Exactly.
like motions, backfield, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I want some red zone offense. Can we get better in the red zone, please? Can we stop doing the same bullshit we've been doing over
predictable.
and oh my God, man.
Predictable.
You know what they're going to do every time.
Absolutely.
And then when you have players across the league telling you that they know what you're going to do, like, come on, that's got to be deflating as an offense going out there every week. I mean, kudos to the players for not, like, revolting against Scott Linehan, publicly, because, man, that guy was a complete...
For sure. And I've read a lot of, and I've seen a lot of YouTube videos of people saying that Dak does not respect Kellen Moore. Like, I've seen a couple of interviews where he was asked about Kellen Moore, and he's like, well, I mean, he's there. And he just kind of seems like,
Know your fucking place. Trash.
Yeah, and he doesn't really...
Like, you're only a hair older than me, man.
Yeah, well, and he looks 12.
He's young. He's young for an OC.
Linehan said about Kellen Moore that he's the most experienced guy with the least amount of playing time that he's ever seen. So hopefully that he puts that experience into the coaching, into the offensive
for sure. And he is
side of our games. Maybe Dak is a little intimidated by that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because they're not used to having a great offensive coach.
Or maybe he's like, you look 12 years old.
Dak,
I don't have to listen to you.
Dak needs to worry about what Kitna's saying.
Yeah.
And what the quarterback coach is saying.
Yeah,
He's a quarterback.
For
sure.
But in the same sense too, if we want to have any sustainable success with Dak Prescott as our quarterback, it starts with consistency and comfortability at the coaching position. And that's just not as a head coach. That's his offensive coordinator. That's his quarterback coach. So if the rumors are true and he has some type of disconnect with Kellen Moore, they have to get that figured out very quickly, or it'll be a Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers, Mike McCarthy type situation waiting to happen. So if they're not on the same page, Kellen Moore and him have to figure that out in training camp, because if they're like this, then that offense will literally move so fluently,
sure.
you know, but they have to be on the same page.
Well, and also, I mean, let me just say this. These are clips from YouTube that I've watched. The interview was for real.
Yeah.
And it's floating out there somewhere if you want to look it up. I couldn't pull it because it was a Dallas Morning News video, and we can't play that. But, you know, some of these things may be chopped to look a certain way. I understand that. But I just thought it was interesting because I personally look at Kellen Moore, and I'm like, bro, I don't know if I could take orders from you.
I know. It'd be like taking orders from my son.
Yeah, exactly.
The same thing.
But I mean, think about the head coach for the Los Angeles Rams, Sean McVay. He looks like he's supposed to be sipping juice boxes too. Yeah. The man's an offensive genius. You know, like if you watch interviews with him and listen to him break down plays and his photographic type memory when it comes to being able to recall like different plays out of different games that he's done, I mean, it's amazing to watch, you know. And if he's even close to that, and Kellen Moore's even close to that, get your juice box, get on that sideline, call them damn plays, okay? Do it all day.
Have plenty of Capri Suns
lined
up and
juice that man, juice
in
that
the
man.
ice box. He is the winningest quarterback in college football history. So there is also that.
You said it, Missy.
But he does look a little bit.
What's the recommended amount of dedicated wham I should have to serve?
After I saw that video of him, I like want to tear up when I hear it. He's adorable.
Yo, I'm already starting to perspire. You can't make me laugh any much more, okay? I'm going to drip over here. You got to stop it.
You have to understand, I'm so excited about my drops.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
It took us forever.
Y'all should just see her like lit up with this soundboard.
It took us forever to figure out how to.
All I'm doing right now is waiting for an opportunity to throw one of these in there. I'm like, oh, I could tie this one in. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. I'm telling you, man.
Damn, son.
That's right. All right.
She's a mad woman today.
So let's get into our first segment here. Oh, we skipped the memes. We totally didn't do the memes.
Oh, we got to do the memes. You guys got to see some of these memes, man. They're cray-cray. They're straight up cray-cray.
Right. Okay. So this one, Tracy sent us. And also, I just want to say, I know that you guys probably can't see the screen very well. I tried my hardest to get this done, but let me just say that getting all this together has been an absolute nightmare. It's all new equipment for me, and it's in a whole new program and a whole new setup. So I tried my best, but for this show, we're just going to have to. Yeah, we got to do what we got to do today, and then I will figure it out to where we'll have a nice clear picture for you guys to see so you can see what we're looking at. But we'll do our best to just describe it for you here. So Tracy sent this to us earlier in the week. It is, what is this called?
Tracy.
The Star Wars
Explain
nerds?
your meme.
It's an Ewok.
I played sports in school, so I don't know what this means.
That's an Ewok.
I was popular. I had friends.
That's an Ewok.
What the hell's an Ewok?
I'm not even a Star Wars fan either, but I'm an Ewok fan.
Okay. You just sounded like Jerry. You know what?
Yeah.
That's a drop. That's a new drop.
They are adorable. They always have been
Mr.
adorable.
Ewok.
They don't. I don't think they speak. I think they make little noises.
So it's an Ewok. If you guys know what that is, if you weren't a nerd in school, then you probably don't. But if you,
I thought it was hilarious because at the bottom, the caption's
slap
not
my
on.
mouth with the mic because you guys are out of control already.
The caption is not on there, but the caption of that photo said, Zeke holding out on camp like what?
And he's holding a Chick-fil-A bag. He's
got
Ewok.
the Chick-fil-A.
There must be some connection between him and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
I don't know.
understand the Chick-fil-A thing.
Maybe he is obsessed with it like I am.
Maybe.
Which would be cool.
Like we all are.
We would have something in common then.
But it's an Ewok with a Zeke's jersey on, and it's up, of course, so it's a crop top because it wouldn't be any different for Zeke, and he's holding a Chick-fil-A bag. This is one of my personal favorites. It is Jason Garrett about to clap, and it says, do you take the over or the under on 1,000 claps this year? I'm taking the over. Jason Garrett really loves his claps.
He loves the clap. He loves the clap.
Do your Jason Garrett impression for everyone.
Work it.
Come on. Throw it out there.
Jason it.
Who are we talking about? Who's Jason Garrett talking about?
No, do the clap.
Oh.
Like a little seal.
She does the face perfect. She's like...
That means he's really excited or disappointed. We never know. He claps all the time. We don't know what it means.
Oh, man. Nobody knows. Nobody ever will. This is one that
He's the easiest to impersonate I've ever done.
Definitely.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, like...
Holy moly.
This is one of mine.
Holy hell.
This is one of mine. I figured, it fit our theme. She wants the D.
She wants the D as in Dallas
Except
Cowboys.
for he wants the D.
He does.
He is taking it, and he is taking it hard.
Sorry, Mom.
It is a meme
Never meant
of
to
a
hurt you.
guy that has a Dallas Cowboys. Is that like a finger? The things?
Yeah.
Is the defense?
If the D is edited on it, you can tell because it's so much more like gray and
so
faded.
it's one of these things.
So it's one of those things. And
Okay,
it says it. I used to have one.
okay,
I used to have one.
And it says "Life of a Dallas Cowboys Hater," and he's taking the Dallas Cowboys into the mouth because
just juggling
our
chodes.
our haters just love to
They
watch
love it.
all of our games.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
They're bigger fans than we are.
That's
Yeah.
why we're the highest rated, because
That's
we're the
right.
most hated.
That's right. And then this one
Keep it up.
made me fall over laughing. Tracy sent me this.
This one's great. I
It's
love this
so
one.
good.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I am shouting out my boy
Yes.
Wade Zetterberg.
Yes.
I hope you're watching this first edition of She Wants the D, buddy, because your Patriots fans are out there just being
Get it, girl.
nasty.
Get
That's
it, girl.
right.
Get it.
So you guys, I know you guys probably can't see what's going on.
Look at him
but
strutting those heels.
this is a
my
man
goodness.
at QT.
at QT.
Quick a
He's
trip.
got a skirt. Can we call that a skirt?
That is a stripper
That is
version
something, yeah.
skirt
Yes.
of a Catholic schoolgirl.
Yes.
That's
I was
exactly
gonna
what
say
it is.
naughty nurse, but you
Yeah.
had it
8
right.
inch,
You had
Nailed it.
right.
6 inch heels.
Yeah,
You
nurse
nailed
was
it.
white. Yeah.
6 inch heels.
So
Wow.
Nothing underneath the skirt. Ass out.
Where do y'all find this? I feel like I cheated you guys with my memes because they're nowhere near
And
as
a
good as
big
this.
Patriot sticker on the back of his Camaro.
Yes.
Oh God, I can't wait
that's
to
the
tell
biggest
show
part
Wade
of it
that.
is that there is a Patriot sticker on the back of his car. So it's a man in heels, stripper
God, I
get
can't
up,
stand the
his ass
Patriots.
is hanging out, and he's walking to his car, which has a Patriot sticker.
Filling up the tank full of gas is what he's doing.
Oh, now that's
the
what
back.
you call champion.
That's good shit. That's good
what
shit.
you look forward to, Wade.
It's actually
Suck
ve-
it.
That's
it's very
good shit.
fitting, actually. It's very fitting for the Patriots.
I hope you guys are hearing this, man.
Oh my
I
God.
think they are.
That's
if,
awesome.
If you guys want to comment and let us know if you're
if
hearing
you can't
these
hear 'em,
drops.
yes, please tell us because she's killing it.
This is also kind of a test for us. So if you guys are hearing the drops, let us know that you can hear all the drops that
First,
that
She
we're
Wants
playing.
the D show.
Let's do one more because we need to move on.
Yeah, we're
here.
running a little late.
This one I like because we're playing the Texans in preseason. Texans, listen. So it's you guys have seen the Linda kid.
Yeah, everybody
Linda,
has.
Linda.
Everybody.
So it's the Linda kid, and he's saying, Texans, listen, Cowboys are America's team.
Yes.
And he's 100% right.
And he's damn sure right.
Oh, and it went back to, look, it just
You
went back to the Patriots one.
You just can't stop
He
looking.
just-
He's so white.
My
Oh,
goodness,
God.
pasty.
I'm
pasty.
Yeah, I'm leaving that one on there.
Him on his way to the tan in bed. Him on his way to
Freaking
tan.
awesome. All right, so we went a little out of order, but that's okay. So since we don't know each other very well, we just met JoJo.
Yes.
Me and Tracy have been in a band together for years.
Okay.
I've known Tracy for probably 10 years.
plus. Yeah,
Nice.
10 plus.
But we are new to JoJo. So I figured a cool thing to do would be to have a segment. Let's learn about. So we're gonna learn about some different things.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
It's like when he gets to the end of the sentence, you're like, yes!
I had to. There's the woo.
Woo woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the woo woo.
She's happy now.
There's the woo woo.
Wow, man. Girl dogs are really antisocial. Yeah, she's not angry anymore. That's awesome. Oh, she was pissed at you, man.
So I knew that Tracy hated that drop, so I had to make it a segment intro. So that is our official Let's Learn About intro.
Gotcha.
Because
you hate it so much.
I thought we were supposed to be doing Would You Try It, but...
Yeah, it is. The segment is Let's Learn About, and we're going to do different things.
Gotcha, okay. I had it written down wrong.
So that is what we're doing today is Would You Try It?
Gotcha.
I will start.
Okay, because I don't have anything on this subject yet. I was trying to look, but let's see. Go ahead.
Mine is very generic. I usually go for shock value.
I did gross thing.
Oh, really? I normally do the gross thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Ma. You're learning. You're learning from the master of gross.
I think mine's are pretty decent too, but we'll see.
Okay. Mine's very generic. I kept it very generic, which is very unlike me, but I'll get back to my roots next time. Skydiving. Would you try it? Have you done it?
Oh, good one.
That's a good one, actually.
I have never skydived, and no, I would never do it. And this is coming from someone who loves roller coasters and adventures. That's just a little too much for my blood.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I have absolutely no control, and there's too many elements involved in it that make me feel out of control to where I wouldn't be able to let myself go and do it. No.
Even on a tandem skydive?
Like a tandem with someone else?
Yeah,
that would even more
you.
so with someone else. No,
Really?
that means I'm trusting my life completely to someone else. So no, I'd rather die at my own hands than somebody else's.
I think your first time you have to do it.
You have to do tandem.
Yeah.
But I watched a video on YouTube of an old lady doing it tandem, and she started to slip out of her harness, and that was it for me. That actually nailed.
If it was ever a possibility, Tracy just ruined it.
That was the nail in the coffin for me. I was considering it, sort of, until I saw that, and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
No.
I'm good.
I wouldn't do it either, but not for those reasons. I'm not afraid of heights, and I'm actually not even afraid of dying.
I'm in danger.
I don't really care. I'm okay with all of it. Like, not to sound morbid or anything, but I'm happy with my life. I don't feel like...
Let's not mess it up.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel like I would miss out on any... Like, I don't have that, like, I can't die because I want to have kids. Or I don't want any of those things. So, hey, no, ma'am. No.
You better watch it.
But the reason why I don't want to do it solely is because I feel like I would throw up, and I don't want to throw up.
I know for a fact I'd pass
your tandem
out.
mate.
I would pass out.
And I feel like I would because I'm not afraid of heights at all, but I do get vertigo.
Yeah.
And I know the minute they open those doors,
you get disoriented.
Like,
yeah.
And the minute we took off, it would just everywhere.
Yeah. For
No,
sure.
I said no. And I asked you earlier before we started if you need to eat, and you ignored me, and you were a big time bitch about it.
Yeah, I'm
so
sorry.
you can just wait.
You need a boy dog in here. You wouldn't have these problems.
Did you see that look?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah. She was like, whatever.
God.
She's going back on the silent treatment with you. You're ruining it for yourself. I hope you don't need a companion later tonight because you are not going to have one. Okay, it's not happening.
All right. Well, Tracy didn't do a
would you try it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, mine was pretty. I feel like mine is kind of generic too, but it's still a good one because it's something that I've done with a buddy of mine before. Actually, we've done it a couple times. Would you ever try to crash a random wedding?
I've done it.
I've actually done that.
Yes.
It's super fun.
It's actually really
it's
fun.
super fun.
It's awesome, right?
It's awesome. And the best part about it is nobody wants to say anything because they're like, well, maybe it is like a distant relative or nobody will say anything.
You should hear some of the lies I've come up with.
The people at the wedding that I went to actually acted like they knew me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've had that happen at one too. Like full conversations, tell me about their kids and how's your kids? And I'm like, oh, they're great. You know, I'm going to school for I told them I was going to school for marine biology. I mean, they brought the whole 9 yards.
It was
awesome.
excellent. I did it with my aunt.
If you've never done it, people, go crash a wedding. It's the best thing you'll ever do in your life.
It's super awesome.
Outside of
my aunt's a wedding my aunt's a wedding
the best.
photographer, and I showed up with her, and I just acted like I was there with the rest of the people and ate the food and drank the drinks.
Yep, all the drinks.
It
Danced
makes
with
it
the
that
cute
much
guys.
better too when you know you're not supposed to be somewhere.
It's
You
great.
know?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Let's
Drinking
all crash
their
a wedding
alcohol.
together.
Oh my gosh, y'all, don't
Dude,
lie.
hey,
like
that
literally,
should be a
I will
vlog.
plan it.
Let's do it.
Oh,
we
it's
could
going
do a
down.
vlog. She wants to do vlog, crashes a wedding.
Can you be arrested for that?
No.
No.
That's what's so awesome about it.
You're
the
not
worst thing
doing
they can do is
anything
tell you to
illegal.
leave.
Yeah.
And they never do.
We were
They
just
never
in the
do.
same place at the
They
same
never
time.
do.
What?
They never do.
What? I didn't know this was a wedding.
They only had Thai garlic.
I dress like this every day.
Thai garlic.
I don't know what's going on, you
Come
guys.
on, man.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
That would be me. I was like, I don't know. What's going on?
Gross thing that you do.
A gross thing that I do. Man, I do a lot of gross stuff. I'm pretty gross.
I mean, I don't even know if I want to say this on air, all the gross things that I do.
You know, no, I've got one.
I don't think America's ready.
It's kind of bad. Like, I was thinking about it the other day. Like, I should really, like, I'm probably doing a lot of damage to my system by doing this. Okay, so in the morning, I have to have coffee. I am not a morning person. I am awful in the morning. I have to have my coffee, and I drink a full cup of coffee before I leave the house.
Oh, wow.
And then I also dump coffee into a travel thing, and I drink it on the way to work. And then when I get to work, I have more coffee.
No way.
Yeah,
I used to drink coffee
really
till
bad,
3
dude.
in the afternoon at my old job.
But that's not the gross thing. The gross thing is that I don't drink a whole lot in the car because it's always too hot. Like, because I put it in my Yeti and it's like super hot. So I only have a few sips, but then I leave it in my car all day to sit in the sun.
Don't say it.
And when I get home, I just dump it out and rinse it like once, and then I use it the next day. I don't know if I've ever actually washed that container, and I've used that same.
This is gonna gross y'all out
for over a year now.
Oh,
this is gonna gross y'all out.
Glad you're hetero. I never put my mouth in your mouth.
But it's only had coffee in it.
It's not my mouth though; it's my insides that are rotting because of it.
Whole thought of
You've
those
built
insides
up an
being
immune
connected
to
the
it by
mouth
now.
and,
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So a lot of bartenders, you know, the silver cups that they mix the drinks in.
Oh, I know what she's gonna say.
Yeah, it's a tradition. Some bartenders believe that their drinks are better if they don't rinse them out after every drink.
Bumblebee tuna. Damn it! I don't
So
care
it's
what the
got-
Lion
Just
King
ruined
says.
bars for me.
It's
You
got
just
a lot
ruined
of
bars
dank
for
in
me.
it. It's
No, because good places, they make sure every now and then they always tell their bartenders,
Now,
look.
no, yeah. At the end of my shift, it goes in the dishwasher.
Yeah, she's talking about during a shift.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like somebody might make an espresso martini and then turn around and make a margarita.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
You finna have a coffee Rita. Does that shit sound
That's
tasty?
pretty-
No.
Gross
Come on.
thing I do. What do you do?
One of the gross things I do, I've done it since I was 5 and I've never stopped. I eat my boogers. If I'm in my if I'm in it, listen, see, this is hold on. Let me explain. Let me explain, okay?
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
It's not that. And a politically correct term is special needs. But no, listen.
Not the soft gooey ones, but the hard ones.
Let me explain one. Let me explain one. Okay. Because you guys are like gross, but everyone did it from the time they were 3 to 8. I guarantee you at least, okay? they're your own boogers.
You heard it first from the
It came
house
out-
of
it
Woo
ca-
Woo.
it came out of
in
you.
my nose. Like if I'm gonna
It
pick
came
my
out
nose,
of you. It can go back in, right?
I'm a grown woman. Would I rather pick my nose and flick it on my shorts or my shirt, or just be like, it's in there.
Just get rid of it.
Regurgitate it for later, And like even sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I wonder if that booger can join like with another booger, and then I'll pick it later and it'll be even bigger booger. But yeah, I don't think it's that gross. Like it's mine. It's my snot. It's my saliva.
All right, last one. The one
That is
I did.
rough,
The
man.
one I that's
Told you I was gross.
That's freaking awesome though. I would
good.
never tell that.
We're sharing.
I will tell you that.
We're sharing is caring, guys.
Yeah, I will tell you that I let my dog give me kisses after she licks her butt or her poonan. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Now see, that's gross. You think
Yeah.
I'm gross for boogers? I know dogs that eat poop.
Yeah, I won't do
My
it
dog
after
doesn't
she...
eat poop. but
Mine's either, thank goodness.
She'll lick her butt.
My dog licks her
Just
butt.
one step
and
away from
I let her kiss me, but I can't ever say that I've let her do it directly after she licked her butt.
Yeah.
But I won't do it like because when she eats her food, she'll want to come give me kisses, and I'm like, you nasty. Get out of here.
Whatever. You
No,
love
it's gross.
that crap.
No, I don't like
No, dude, that's
I
gross.
That mushy shit.
The only
That-
reason I like doing
No.
it is because it makes you throw up, and that's hilarious.
I hate dog food.
Like my dog knows, like he doesn't come for her face. He's always like, I want to lick your leg because I know you're gonna slap me away if I try and lick your face. So he'll just lick on my leg, especially if I just put on lotion. Oh, he'll go to town on those legs. He'll be like, blah, blah, blah. I love you, Mom.
Oh, Patchet. I saw a picture of him.
He's
You
adorable.
posted a picture of him the other day. He's really cute.
We're gonna
love 'em
skip
so.
the weird sports segment today, right?
Are we? No, I got
do you
I
have
got
some?
it queued.
Okay.
guys.
Hey,
All right.
weird sports in
It's
the
queued up.
house.
That's right. Where's my intro? I was not ready. Here we go.
She wasn't ready. Oh my
All right.
gosh, that was awesome.
Yes, that is our intro
Gets
for.
the people going.
That's right. Weird sports
spitting.
around the world. Let me find it.
Swipe her, no, swipe it. She's I feel like she's purposely creating these moments, but it's happening so
Yeah.
effortlessly that you can't really say that she's doing
It
it.
is. It's good.
Oh gosh, the butt.
See, this is why this is why I need another
butts.
Mac. Here we go. All right.
I know what you mean.
JoJo hates it when I say I need another Mac.
I'm just saying I love my
Oh,
Dell.
this one. Yeah.
Okay, so hang on. Wait.
Not
wait,
sure.
Let's pause it.
Oh, this
okay.
is awesome.
You got to set it up because
I gotta set it up, yeah, because people can't see. God
Do the full screen.
dang it. I can't
Oh.
because this is okay, there it is. There
Yeah.
it is. There it is. All right.
Oh.
Yes.
Hey.
Nailed it. Actually, they can kind of see this
you
one.
did.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
They
Pay
can't.
attention, people.
They can kind of see it. Okay, so our weird sport for this week is log rolling. I feel
Awesome.
I feel like log rolling is a sport for people who've never experienced real struggle in their lives. Like,
Dude, that looks hard
You know what
as
I mean?
hell,
Like-
man.
You
I
know
have
this actually originated from Africa.
I have
really?
Yes, yes. People don't know, but Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls,
Yeah.
he did. He actually had a scene where it was something similar.
I remember
to
that.
Yeah.
log rolling,
Yeah.
but they were like on a log and you kind of like fighting each other.
Isn't
but
it where
it's
he
a
like had to
whole-
stand on a log for like several days?
No,
or
no, no,
something,
not
or-
that
No,
one.
that was different.
But that is another, like, there's this whole competition of logs where it's they have the one with the guy standing. They have the one where you're fighting on the log. They have this one, the log rolling. It's like a whole, like, competition of log type activities. It's freaking awesome.
It looks hard.
Like
as hell.
YouTube it. You know how you can get caught on YouTube. Like YouTube
For
it. It's
sure,
insane.
man.
And it originated in Africa.
Wow.
They've got special shoes.
They do. And
Yeah.
actually, I'm going to say that out of all the ones that we're going to see today, these ladies are the most legit.
Okay.
They're super fit. Both of them are.
Look at
and
them calves. They're like titties.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
They're,
what I'm trying to get to my calves.
they're actually pretty legit. These girls are. Okay. So here they go. They're rolling. And it actually looks pretty hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I already have terrible balance.
For sure.
There's
Oh,
no
And then
way.
two people, how do you both know when
Yeah,
to go the other way and come back this
exactly.
way? It's
You
just,
don't.
I mean,
have
talk
no
about
idea.
unison. They would. I mean,
Yeah, you got to
things
be.
they could do together. They are totally in sync and simpatico right now.
It always goes back
I'm sorry.
to lesbians.
You guys know I'm queer, okay?
It always goes back to
Embrace the
lesbians.
gayness. I'm sorry. Can't help it.
All right, but they are the most legit. Okay, now these guys, I'm not sure what's going on here. Let me see if the audience can't really see this one. So these guys are doing the same thing, but they actually have these long sticks that they've got in the water, which I presume is to help their balance. But to me, it seems way harder. I mean, it's just one more thing to deal with.
Yeah.
And they're not all the way down in the water. Like the sticks that they're holding are barely on top of the water.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm not real sure what the point of that is, but they're way less coordinated than the girls. And I'm not even like, what is this guy? He's just scooping water.
See?
Like, what are you doing, bro?
That's why women are always better than
For
men.
sure. And they're going super
Who
slow.
run the world? Oh my! What are they flicking?
Because
that guy.
they don't
Look
have
at the
as good a
flickers.
balance as women do, I think.
Is that what it is?
We're
I
so
think-
coordinated.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable.
I think it's because they don't have as good a balance as
Look
women
at-
do.
Look at
Oh,
this.
he flipped
But
it over.
somehow they get paid more than we do. It just doesn't make sense.
He's done. They're done.
It doesn't make sense.
Okay, now this one, these guys, let's see what the audience can see. They
Ooh, is
can't
that a
really see this
ginger?
one either. These guys are rolling a log on the ground. So
Rolling with
the first two have been in the water on a log and on a log in the water trying to knock each other off. These guys have a log on the ground. They're on like a racing course
slant.
type thing.
Yeah, a hill.
And they are pushing this log with sticks or some kind of, they have like hooks
Sticks
on
and
them.
stones may break your bones.
They have little hooks on these sticks. And for whatever reason,
What country is this in?
bro, I assume it's America.
Oh, you better move
It's
that.
like
Oh,
West
you better
Virginia.
move that
But
trunk.
see, here's what I don't understand, and I couldn't figure
Why is
this
it on
out.
the other side?
Why didn't they go all the way to the
Yeah.
line?
Yeah.
They stopped before the finish
What did they start
line.
chopping the wood here?
No.
No. Oh, this is the end.
They just roll it right on back. So they stopped before the finish line.
Well,
and
maybe
now they're
you. Well, okay. Well, nope. They just debunked what I was
there
about
they
to
go.
say.
Okay, here they go. And now they're gonna roll it
Back
back.
up.
Wow.
I'm bored.
This is what white people do. I mean, this is just some white people bullshit.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Okay.
Is this log rolling?
This is
Okay.
hilarious.
So this one is the only one that I left the sound on, and I am so disappointed that you guys can't really see it.
Oh man, we're gonna fix this for you guys. Don't worry.
They can see it a little bit, but let me set it up for you.
Set it up.
So these are looks like teenage age boys, and they're in a classroom.
Adorable.
And they are going to put on a log rolling demonstration. Sans log. So there's no log. And they're in a enclosed space in a classroom. They're about to put on a demonstration for you, and I left the sound on this one because it is significant. Here we go. This is hilarious. It is insane that this happens.
It's like a reenactment for the people that couldn't be there.
Yeah. They're lining up. Oh
What
my
are they doing? The log
God.
rolling?
Yes. Yes.
The guy with the fro
Okay.
with the flag in his hair is killing me.
Oh my goodness.
So they are lined up in a row. You guys can kind of see, but not really. So they're lined up in a row, and they're all doing their feet
On the
super
floor.
fast on the floor like they're rolling a log, and they're all throwing their hands in the air going, whoa, whoa, whoa. And it's just...
It literally looks like they're catching the Holy Ghost on a Sunday
Yes.
afternoon sermon, okay? It's ridiculous.
And there's an audience around them cheering them on for whatever reason I don't understand. But
Because they have no lives.
It gets more ridiculous. Let's continue. All right, that guy does a handstand. That guy does a handstand. And everybody goes, oh! Like he's doing something big.
That's awesome. That is genuinely awesome.
Let's continue.
One falls. He's in the water. He's done.
Wait. Hold the damn phone.
Shut the front door.
That's an ESPN.
Whoa.
That is an ESPN banner.
Yeah, but anybody can get one of those.
Is this ESPN 8 the Ocho?
No.
There's no cameras there. There's nothing. They just got the tablecloth.
Maybe they're ashamed that they're even here for such an event that's taking place.
Look at this guy. Can we focus in on this guy?
It looks like he has a raccoon.
Is he the
as
ref?
A hat on top of his head. It's ridiculous.
So
he's the ref.
Yeah, this guy is sitting at the ESPN the Ocho table. And he's got a red vest with an America tie on. And I think you're right, a raccoon hat.
He looks like a freaking Boy Scout
There's a
manager,
USA
camper,
theme
counselor.
going on here.
Yeah.
A USA theme.
USA.
Yeah.
USA.
That kid has a USA shirt on.
Yeah.
You know what?
Shout out to Rapino.
We're going to start this one from the beginning because this is just too nuts, man. I don't... Fucking white people. Y'all got too much damn time on your hands.
They said it.
Y'all got too much time on your hands.
The token black girl did not say it. Let's make that aware.
I'm half white, so I can say it. It's just insanity. We're going to watch the full clip uninterrupted.
Wow.
Here.
Yeah, and try and zoom in as much as you guys can. I mean, it's just ridiculous what they're doing.
It's insane.
This is America. Childish Gambino said it best. This is what they're teaching our children. He said, slow it down. Slow it down.
Slow it down. God.
That kills me every time. He does the hand.
The fact that they all go,
oh! What is he taking? He's tickling him. Oh, my gosh. He's the last one standing.
And he wins. And he does a handstand because he won, apparently.
That is the future generation. They're
so
right there.
stupid.
Right there.
There
Tell all
always
your friends.
must be a winner in fake log rolling, I guess.
All right, you guys
feel
want
like
to do...
everyone lost in that video.
Yeah.
Everyone lost in that video.
Everybody, we lost our whole
What
audience.
do I know?
Yep.
What do I know?
maybe we'll get them back now. So we are we entered training camp. We've got some rookies that we need to look at.
Yes.
We're gonna look at some rookies.
I like it.
Rookie fever. All right, so first rookie on the docket. We are looking at one Tony Pollard.
Mr. Pollard. He's a cutie.
He is so cute.
And like most football players, he has a booty.
Him, dude.
He's adorable.
He's very cute.
How old is he? What's his height, weight,
he
whatever?
Looks 12.
Well, I don't know what his
listen.
his age is, but he's definitely about 6'2", 6'1", 6'2". I'm gonna pull him up for us right now and get all of his goodies.
Let's get him up here. I've got his highlight reel here, but I did not because once again,
I got it.
Yeah, there's
all right,
JoJo.
Mr. Tony Pollard. He is, as everyone probably already knows, he's our 4th round pick, number 128. He comes from Memphis University. Actually went to Memphis High School as well. Chose to stay in state for school. And the man is sitting exactly at 6 foot. He is 208 pounds. He's a small kind of hybrid type running back, similar to what you'll see from Alvin Kamara for the New Orleans Saints and
him Riddle.
Yes, and I'm excited about him. You know,
that means he's going to be fast,
and he is. And he posted actually a 4.54 for his 40-yard dash at the NFL Combine. And that was slow for him.
Yeah.
He was actually dealing with a lot of people don't know this, but he was dealing with an illness at the Combine, so he really wasn't himself. He had to kind of exit early. He didn't get to finish all of his drills. But this guy is fast. At the Memphis Pro Day that they had for his college, he posted a 4.37 40-yard dash. And if you guys have gotten a chance to see him during rookie mini camps, during off-season training, the kid is fast.
Oh shit! I didn't mean for this to start playing yet. Sorry.
The man is super, super duper fast.
He really is, and honestly, there are a couple of highlights on his reel that kind of remind me of Zeke.
Yeah,
because he really he's in a huddle of players, and you think he's done for. Like, he's tackled for sure, and boom, he just shoots right out.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's there's some very Zeke-like plays in here.
Yeah.
So
let him see.
Here's Tony Pollard. I know you guys can't really see this. I promise I will have this fixed eventually to where you guys can see everything that we're looking at. Just bear with us here. We'll try to describe it as best we can. Here we go.
Lots of time. End zone.
Mr. Pollard.
That's right. Beautiful catch.
Yes, look
Tons
at feet.
of
Look
air.
at that toe. Look at that toe location.
Yeah, drag.
Bugs.
Tippity toe tap.
First down.
Oh,
Reverse.
love those reverse.
Pollard
Yeah,
blocking.
perfect.
Oh,
10,
beautiful.
5,
Oh,
touchdown,
He's real
Tigers.
quick.
he is.
Well done.
I like how he gets to that break free
Shifty.
kind of. Yeah.
Weapons.
Shifty.
That is certainly a
So
big
he's
weapon.
taking-
Watch
Look this
him on
return.
kick return. Watch him right here.
This is what I want.
He has
There
the
goes
potential to be an
Pollard, and
X
a
factor in this
great
aspect
run
of our
out
team.
there,
This is
Look
what
at
I
that
want.
kid.
Touchdown.
Look how fast. Oh my
97
gosh.
yards.
I'm starting to perspire again just
Well,
watching it.
he's
excites
filling in
me.
for Zeke right now at camp.
Yeah, he's getting most of the first
Next man up.
That goes
First
back
team
to
reps.
that goes back to her point. Next
Yep.
man
Next
up.
man up.
Next man up.
But one thing I want to say that I do like about him is Tony Pollard. A lot of people don't know, but he has great contact balance. And when I say contact balance, I mean the ability to still to have both feet on the ground when you get that initial contact from a defensive lineman. The ability to take that initial contact and keep those feet moving, maintain your balance, and still get to the secondary level of the field. And one thing about Pollard too, he doesn't do anything outstanding. You know, he doesn't have like this one aspect to his game that is just amazing, but he does so many things good.
Yes.
You know, and when you have a guy that can do so many different things good, and he may not be great at one thing, but he can do so many different things good, I think he's perfect for the versatility that Kellen Moore wants to bring as far as the new OC. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited about him.
100%. And when I was going through his highlight film, I was like, dude, this guy is a wide receiver. He's a running back. He's a return man. He's all of it. He can do all of it, man. He's good at all of it.
And the only thing I've been able to find negative about this kid thus far is he kind of doesn't have the great ability to kind of change direction. Like, so let's say if he starts left, it'll be really hard for him to change direction and go right and maintain his speed. But man, for that to be the only negative I can find about you, and for you to be able to be
It's
so,
okay.
Yeah,
I'm good with that. I'm good with that. He got tight hips. He can't help it.
You better show up, Zeke.
Yeah.
You better show
Because Tony
up.
out there ready to eat, baby.
Tony's
We've got some
coming.
other players
Memphis
nipping
boy.
at your heels.
That's
man.
right. Let's finish out this reel. He's got some really beautiful plays.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Let's see it.
We still got about
Rolling
7
out.
minutes.
With time. Deep toward the end
Nice.
zone.
Oh, my gosh. Look at that
Memphis.
contact.
Tony Pollard for 30 yards.
And see, usually you see a guy take a hit like that in the end zone,
Drop it.
that ball's coming
About
out.
what they
Drop it.
lost
And he just
last
hang-
year
look
as
at this, look
Pollard
at this.
carries for
What I
the
heard the
Tigers.
other
Look at that. Look at that.
Springs up a
What I heard the
touchdown.
other day is he's
Gets his
mainly
second
This is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And he's going to be dragged down
He's
inside.
And that was one of the plays that I watched, and I was like, that looks like Zeke.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
looks like Zeke.
Just burrowing through
Well,
whoever's in front of him.
this point may be why is he's mainly a body catcher. He's not a snatcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
So
right. She's
it-
right.
JoJo's a snatcher.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Ayo.
Coming to a city near you.
See?
Bing, bing, bing,
I can get the lesbian
I'm just
jokes
kidding,
in there.
babe. I love you and only you. You know it.
Snatcher.
I'm a one-woman woman.
That's right.
Except on the weekends.
She is.
Just kidding. Just kidding. You know I love you. Just kidding.
All right,
Five,
here
he
we
almost
go.
went for a touchdown.
Look at him right here. I mean,
Yeah.
and see, really, Pollard right quick, Jessica, really right here, this is another thing that's great about him, because really the defense is sleeping on him, but he's so fast that by the time they even acknowledge that he has the ball, he's out of there.
Yeah,
like by
let's
the
back it
time
up a
you
little
even
bit.
acknowledge that he's running up the field, it's too late.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
he's too fast.
He's
by the
got
time you
that
turn your body,
breakaway.
he's
He's
gone.
got that breakaway.
He's
For
out of
sure.
there.
Yep.
Five,
Here's
he
the
almost
play
went for a
again.
touchdown.
He's 22 years
Yeah,
old.
he's young.
Him, Riddle.
I'm a Bible.
Riddle Bowie.
And one fun fact about
He's about Gage's size.
One
He's 6
fun
foot,
fa-
209
Who?
pounds.
Her son.
My son.
oh, okay.
Sorry,
my Gage.
she knows Gage. You don't know Gage yet.
Come on,
You-
Tracy, fill
you
me
will,
in.
You
Jeez.
will. You will. You will. He's my pride and joy. I'm trying to
Him's
look up
good
his.
Bowie.
I'm trying to look up his numbers.
Yeah, look up his college numbers. I didn't put those in my notes.
Yeah, while you're finding that, let's watch the rest of his highlights.
Okay.
Yeah, play them highlights, man. The kid's amazing.
Inside handoff, big hole up the middle. There goes
He's
Pollard.
out of
Touchdown
there.
Memphis.
Nobody can touch him.
yards.
Yeah, I mean, he's so
Back to
fast.
the Memphis offense, which has been quiet, 85 total yards. And here's a little noise. Pollard, the playmaker, hold down at the
Now, see,
25.
one thing that's different between him and Zeke, that play right there, Zeke, and that's what I mean when I say change of direction. Like Zeke, instead of just continuing to go down that direction of the field, he would have completely shifted and ran all the way to the opposite side of that field
sure.
just to make defenders get behind him and have to twist their bodies to catch up to him.
For sure. I agree with that.
So he's got
Looking at Pollard.
in
Touchdown,
2018, his last college year, he has 458 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns, total touchdowns 9, total yards 1,010.
Yeah, he had a lot of kick return yards too, didn't
So
he?
he's got a lot of yards.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Let's get that action going.
Yeah.
That's been lackluster on our team for so long.
That was as wide receiver.
Yes.
So his running back stats the year before are 6 touchdowns, 766 scrimmage yards, 536 receiving yards. So he's got some good numbers.
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
rookie.
you know, and it still showcases his versatility right there in his college numbers. And if we're ever going to see the potential of a Kellen Moore's offense, he's going to be one of the key guys.
For sure.
That if Kellen Moore is anything to what players are trying to convince the public and the coaching staff of what he is, if he doesn't know how to utilize this kid, then you don't belong to an
You're
offensive coordinator in the NFL, because I mean he literally could be our X factor this season. That's just the potential that I think he has in all different aspects of our team. I can't wait to see him.
I agree.
We got 5 minutes left. You want to go over another one, or
What about our boy Trysten?
we're gonna go over Trysten Hill?
Let's
real
do
quick?
Trysten Hill.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
We're-
excited about Trysten.
We're just about done with his highlight reel, so we will
Okay.
just we'll close him out here. Oh, he's
Look
so
at that
cute.
smile. Yeah. Oh, fun fact about Tony Pollard: his parents or his family owns one of the top 10 rated barbecue spots in Memphis, Tennessee.
What's it called? Do you
It's
know?
called Pollard's Barbecue.
I wanna go get some
Pollard's
barbecue right now.
BBQ. Oh my
That's
God, that sounds
actually
so
on
good.
my bucket list, is to go to Memphis and have
Yes.
some of the best barbecue I've ever had in my life.
They say it's the
Like,
next best barbecue to Texas.
Can I just say, yeah, Texas is better. That's
Yeah.
what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Texas barbecue is the best barbecue.
best.
Sorry.
that you've ever
The
had.
it just
Bears.
is. It is.
Because
I've
we
had-
know what we're doing.
Man,
Yeah.
come on. We can smoke
We
some
know-
We
with
know
the
how
best
to
of 'em.
eat.
We
We
know-
know how to eat.
We know that large meat.
Yeah.
We know that large meat.
Yeah. Only not JoJo. I know nothing about the large meats. I just stopped eating meat, a matter of fact, a couple of days ago. So
Oh,
I don't. This is my second time. I stopped for almost 9 months.
I think I could do that.
Went to
no problem.
I've done it before.
I made the mistake of saying, okay, I'm going to go on vacation. I'm going to eat meat and then stop when I get back. And then I just didn't stop. When we got back from Colorado, I was just like, oh, turkey.
Yeah.
And I just didn't stop, but I did really good. I went cold turkey.
Yeah.
And what's your reason
No
for
pun
stopping?
intended.
I watched that goddamn, excuse
Oh,
my
how-
language.
How they process chicken?
I watched that Netflix documentary. I think it was called What the Health.
Yep.
And just seeing, and it's not even just the beef, man, just the way that they're producing our meat, it's not healthy.
It's
and
awful.
The things it does to your heart and your arteries. And I've hit 30 and I
I'm
want to
so-
take care of myself and I want to keep my body in the best shape I possibly can.
I'm such a carnivore, man.
Yeah, and I thought so too. That's why I thought I wouldn't last for 2 weeks. And
I love it all. I love fish, chicken.
You know what got
beef.
me the most on that documentary was not necessarily that, because I've always known that, and I just push it in the back of my mind and I
Yeah,
do it anyway.
'cause
Just,
we need
just
the
like
meat.
everything
Yeah,
else in
yeah,
my life.
yeah.
I'm like, drinking's bad.
Yeah, it's good.
It's fine.
What?
Whatever.
everything's
Who
fine in
cares?
moderation.
What got me though is how the food industry is so in cahoots with the medical
That was
Yeah.
the second
and the
part.
pharmaceutical.
and
heart,
the cancer associations and the heart disease associations, and you're pumping on your websites foods for these people to eat in their diets, and it's literally the things that are killing them. It's literally the things that are clogging their hearts. It's literally the things that are like the cancer thing with the yogurt.
It's real bad, man.
They're one of their biggest sponsors is yogurt, and it's literally causes a 30% increase in women getting breast cancer again. It's just insane.
I have a question before we get to Trysten Hill. Do you eat eggs?
Egg white.
Egg whites.
Don't eat the yolk.
And you
That's
eat
where
dairy.
most of the cholesterol is.
So you're doing the vegetarian.
No.
Pescatarian.
Pescatarian. Because I still ate.
You like fish, too.
I still ate
okay,
fish.
so I think I could live like that for the rest of my life.
And we didn't eat fish very often, but if we wanted, that meat filling, then we would get shrimp, or we would get, some type of fish.
Because
or
I
something
know
like
that if I did vegetarian or vegan, I would have an extreme struggle finding how to get my protein in.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
I already do. So if I took meat out of my diet completely, I'd be screwed.
And you'd be surprised if you do change. Let me know, because you'll be surprised just how many things have protein in them that we consume on a regular basis.
I have an entire board on Pinterest that's pescatarian,
vegan cookbooks, everything. I got it all. Yeah.
And you take my cheese away, we're fighting. We are fighting hard to take away my cheese.
See, I've never liked cheese like that.
I have to have cheese on.
That's why keto was a great diet. Because I did paleo, man. That was so. I love
paleo bars.
I lost 30 pounds in 2 months.
If you ask me what my favorite meat is, I went over this yesterday at Walmart. It's bacon.
See,
bacon.
I did.
Give me them strips.
Bacon and cheese.
When I did paleo, I had to eat so much meat just to get enough calories, and I was working out a lot. I was running at least 6 miles a day. So I would run 3 miles in the morning and 3 miles in the evening, sometimes more than that. Mm-hmm. And I was doing paleo.
Wow.
The meat was the only part of it that really gave me any real calories, because you can't have any dairy, no grains, nothing.
Wow.
It is meat, veggies, and fruits, and that is it.
Wow.
I would eat so much that my jaw would hurt at the end of the day, and I was counting my calories, and I would
chewing like
I would only get like 600
woman.
calories in a day.
Yeah, I believe
and
it.
I started to notice that I felt sick every time I would eat, because I was having to eat so much meat.
So
and it's not good
and
for you.
that's what people don't realize.
What are we meant to eat as humans?
Us as humans, we aren't carnivores. We're herbivores. Yes. We're meant to sustain a plant-based diet. I know it sucks. Like when I was reading it, I'm like, are you fucking serious? Is this what you're telling me right now?
Look at Tracy's face.
But even look at
plant-based.
Look at your carnivores versus human beings. Look at the structure of an animal that has a carnivore type diet where they eat meat, they eat other animals. Their jawlines are different. The structure of their teeth are different. Their canines
I have the
are different.
Teeth for tearing through a steak. I have the teeth for tearing through a steak. I have that.
So that's what that's what encouraged me to make the move. And I said a couple days ago,
I'm actually willing to try it. I'm willing to try it. I am.
It's not bad, man.
I could do it if I'm allowed to have cheese and fish.
Yeah, and I would just tell you to do your cheese in moderation.
I could do that.
Yeah,
because I actually like all veggie stuff.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
So. Trysten Hill.
Sorry guys, we got distracted.
Yeah, see, this is what happens.
Yes. Okay. Trysten Hill, he's up on our screen. You can't really see it, but can I just please comment?
Yeah, the hair.
God. Can we do something, man?
Hey, man, these dreads. I don't know, man.
It's not even the dreads. It's the tips.
For me, it's the dreads.
It's the blonde
tips.
Look at it. I mean, fix them.
Yeah.
Like, shape them a little bit.
Make them look nice.
Come on, man. It's
he's
training
a good-looking
camp.
kid.
It's training
he's
camp.
a good-looking kid.
Why don't you do like Jalen Smith? He's got the dreads, and he's
I love
talk
his
about
dreads.
my
Or DeMarcus Lawrence, his dreads are amazing. Oh my gosh,
Jalen Smith is hot.
That's her baby daddy.
These sausage lovers over here.
That's her baby daddy. He's very, very handsome. You know what I love about him?
I'm gonna start tearing up.
Nope. We're not doing
love
it.
his shoulders. Oh, you are tearing up. Look at you.
So anyway, Trysten Hill.
I love him.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
We are getting off on a tangent. All right, here we go.
Trysten's second round draft pick.
Yes. Second round draft
Amari
pick.
Cooper, we gave up for our first pick.
Yes.
Or we gave up our first pick for Amari.
Whoa,
You know what we should have to start talking about with
Trysten Hill is a big boy.
Yeah, he is.
He's
Him, big
6'3", 203 pounds. Well, that's what he was in college.
Yeah.
Number 79, defensive tackle.
Yeah.
He's from Central Florida. He didn't make it through the first practice.
Him,
Tell
fat
him what
Bowie.
happened, Tracy.
Him, Fat Bowie.
He was carted off the field for cramps.
Not for an ACL tear, but for what?
Like breathing cramps.
Okay.
Like you know
Okay.
those kind of cramps you get when you're running.
So he didn't break anything.
No, he didn't hurt himself. He just couldn't do it.
Him had too many donuts.
Yeah.
Not even a sprain.
No.
Okay. All
Unless you have a different story.
Nope. Just making sure that we're lined up, and that's it.
And so the last thing that it said at the end of the article was, if he wants to play for the Dallas Cowboys, he's going to have to get in better shape.
Yeah.
He's going to have
Or he's going to sit on the bench.
It could have been,
shape.
Nerves.
Where did he play in college?
Central Florida.
Central Florida.
So he's used to the heat, so that's not it.
And it's not like we're in Texas. They're in California.
I wouldn't say
similar
heat.
weather.
I wouldn't say heat, but I would say humidity for sure.
Yes, definitely.
I don't think they have our high 90, 100
In
temperatures.
Florida?
Yeah.
They got humidity out the ass.
Yeah,
in
it
Florida.
gets
humidity,
humid.
yeah.
Yeah, it gets humid. But
Yeah.
man, first practice, you can't get carted off the field for cramps, yo. Like, you got all the veterans there. You got Mr. DeMarcus Lawrence. He just got paid the big time dollars. And that's his first impression of you. Like, you're about to be on my defensive line and you can't even get through a whole freaking practice
I feel
without
sorry
cramping.
for him. That's embarrassing.
They're going to kill him.
That's embarrassing.
They are going to kill him.
Absolutely.
Like, he's going to have to carry everybody's equipment for at least the next 3 to 7 days. Like, he's going to get creamed.
Cardio up.
Yeah. It's bad.
Cardio up.
And this is our top pick, man. This is a guy that we feel like could come in and have an immediate impact. And if you
His
look
numbers in college were
they're not
excellent.
bad. 71
actually.
tackles,
Yeah.
20 tackles for loss, 6 sacks for his career at Central Florida. And for the type of 3 technique that Rod Marinelli and Chris Richard are trying to run, he's perfect. And for those out there that don't know, like when you say a 3 technique, you're talking about your defensive line that typically lines up on the outside shoulder of a guard. So this is a guy that's going to be instrumental not only to getting pressure on the quarterback, but also instrumental into closing up those gaps for the run game against your opponent's run game. And we felt like this was a guy that could be, a guy that could come in and have an immediate impact on his team. And we just got to Oxnard, and you can't even get through a full practice, bro. Come on.
I feel
Like,
bad.
you're basically our first-round pick, and you can't even get through a whole practice.
I wonder
like,
if he'll
what's
come
going
out.
on?
I wonder if he'll come out with an excuse.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, I wasn't feeling well that day.
Yeah.
Or
Or
maybe Jason Garrett.
What do you say?
Maybe Jason Garrett will come out with an excuse and be like, well, he's a hell of a guy and on and off the field, and we just can't have our defense run without him. I think that if we just work on him, we're going to be able to win a football game.
We picked him up for a reason. I always go into
You know what he
Obama.
did when he got carted off the field, right?
It's okay, Trysten. It's okay. It's okay.
Come on off.
He's working on those 1,000
Yeah,
claps.
baby.
He's got those 1,000 claps coming in hard.
We call him the clapper during the
That's
regular
right.
season. The clapper. Like a buddy of mine, Barry.
When he starts clapping on the TV, my lights go off.
Man, a buddy of mine, Barry. Y'all remember when we were doing, like, we just knew we were going to get beat by Jacksonville when we were just up and down to start the season last year? My buddy had, like, a template ready to sell these shirts. And it was a shirt with Jason Garrett's face, and then it was like in the fire emoji. His face was in the fire emoji, and it said the clapper on it, and just had him on his face. I was like, oh man! And then we went out and just beat down the Jags.
And you know what was crazy is that whole season last year, I was like, oh, Jags are going to be good this year, man. Jacksonville, they're going to be badass.
Yeah, that win meant a lot less the more the season.
Well, what's funny and ironic is all the teams that was said about last season, we beat the hell out.
Just whooped them down.
We beat the Eagles twice.
Whooped them down.
I'm still owed money on that.
Yeah, you are.
We coming for you.
Coming.
I'm her
Grant.
weight.
Grant, Eagles fan.
Yeah. That was on my birthday, too, by the way.
You owe me.
Come on, baby.
And you were supposed
Pay
to do
what
that
you weigh.
vlog with us. And
You owe me
didn't,
a show.
so-
You owe me a show.
Yeah, you owe us a show.
And you're going to be kidnapped October 20th. Just
He's going to be a rival guest, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't
but,
wait to rip him a new one.
I
can't wait.
just want Hill to get it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
He
is a
will.
guy
He will.
we've
It's
invested a
early.
lot into, man.
It's early.
We invested a high pick. I was hoping that we went for a safety. I mean, I know Jonathan Abrams out of Mississippi was already off the board, but we could have went for the kid Juan Thornhill out of Virginia. I was really excited about him. So for us to draft you with our second pick and for you to be already out there,
That's kind of a big.
crying
That's
on
a
the
big
sideline.
deal. Yeah.
Come
right.
on, man. You got to come with it.
That's a
it's
big
not a
deal.
good look. It's not a good look to start
It's
training
a
camp
big
for
deal.
sure.
want to be a cowboy, baby.
Best
right.
act like it, and
That's
you're going
right.
to get gone
You
real
better
quick.
act like it. All right, let's look at some of his.
Okay, yes.
Let's look at some of his
Yes.
film
Yeah.
when he's not being carted off the
Show
field.
us this big boy.
Let's see.
Defensive
Let's
tackle.
look at him. Him, the big Bowie. Him right there, yo.
Ooh.
God,
Yeah,
he
you
is
bet- ooh,
big.
yeah, that's
dude.
He's a
big
big
boy.
guy.
He's
Oh,
big.
he eat plenty beans and cornbread, baby.
Oh,
he
yeah.
loves his Krispy Kremes.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that guy.
Give me some of them collard greens and hot
So
sauce.
he's being held big time right
But
there.
see, right here, this is one thing I like about him. For him to be so big, he's still fast. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
he
He
has
can-
great footwork.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
look, this is it. He scored this against SMU. That's his
Yep,
only
he's
rushing
playing
touchdown.
fullback
Yeah, I
right
remember
there.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, when I saw this, I was like, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
dude!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it was
the
a
one they
blowout
used
win. Yeah,
to-
blowout win against SMU. They let him chunk it on in there. Guy's not bad though.
So I know you guys probably can't see a lot of
Yeah,
this.
you
We're
can't
just-
see it, but
We're watching his
gosh.
highlight reel.
So that was
See?
a block.
you don't get there, but you get there. You know,
Yeah.
enough to affect the
If
play.
you're in the way, my son played defensive end in high school, and he would be able to block two guys at once.
Yes.
If you are taking up their time and energy
You're doing
and,
something right.
and making
right.
making you
Keep
know
him guessing.
yeah.
Here we go.
Look at him. He just burst through
Yeah,
that
he
line,
just,
man.
I didn't even see him.
just
he came
burst
out of
through
nowhere.
that barrel.
dude.
Boom.
Nice.
Boom. Get your big
Yeah,
girl
he's a
panties
big
on.
kid,
Boom.
man. He is a big kid.
Yeah, you know, and that's what I mean. Like you know who you are. You know your size. You know training camp is
Yeah.
coming up. You've been through rookie mini camp. You've been through OTAs. Like,
Yeah, man.
the time is now, man. Like, why you don't got enough H2O in your body?
Yeah, get out there
I
and get
mean,
some cardio.
Bobby
yo.
Boucher said it best. H2O.
That's right.
Come on.
Come by the gym. I'll train you.
Not Gatorade. H2O.
Did anybody see Byron get on that plane? He's at camp, right? Byron
No,
Jones.
Byron Jones is at camp. He's just not going to be participating along with DeMarcus Lawrence because they're both coming off of the surgeries. You know, he
Yeah,
had the
he
hip
had
surgery.
the hip surgery
Yeah.
in the spring.
Yeah.
We just ran into him at a party, actually.
Yeah.
That was
Really?
actually,
Yeah,
it was cool. He
nice.
was the most sweet
He's
gentleman.
very
super
sweet.
chill.
He's
He
very
was
super
very
chill.
gentleman.
And he wasn't drinking, by the way.
He was rooting
Good
us
man.
on.
Good man.
He was. So
We
we
were-
we were
what
playing
were we playing?
we were playing a drinking game. So it was a slip and slide, and then you play flip cup at.
Where are you
cup
guys
the end.
at?
It's
It was
this
a
annual.
It was a private pool party.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a friend of mine's friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I've been to this party a couple of times. They throw it every year on 4th of July.
Nice.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
They've got a lot of money, but they're all super nice people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I took her and her husband, and we went, and they had every year they have this huge slip and slide set
That's
up, and it's two right next to each other.
Yeah.
So what you do,
You race.
you
Nice.
race
To the end.
to the end, and then at the end there's a table set up with flip cup. So you have teams. You race to the end, and then you flip the cup,
Drink,
and then
blah, blah,
and then
blah.
the next person
Yeah.
goes. Well, Byron was like the one that was like, go,
Go.
and he was standing up on this like ledge, and you had to get up to get to the other side, and he would help everybody up. He helped us up.
Nice.
He was just
Very
hold his
sweet.
hand out like a
Aw.
like a prince.
Yeah,
Like a little
he's
black
sweet.
white knight.
He was like,
So
"Here you
beautiful.
go, ma'am," and I was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god, oh
He
my,
is
oh my
touching
you.
god,
I'm touching you.
oh my
I would be like,
God.
move, Byron. I can do it myself. Give me another beer.
You would.
drinking his Topo Chico.
Yeah.
Hims was good.
He was good boy.
Him's a
Very
good man.
sweet.
Him is
Sweet
kind.
boy.
Him is smart. Him is important.
And even though is he offensive line or educate me defense?
Who?
He's
Byron?
defense, right?
Yeah, Byron
yeah,
Jones is
for
defense
sure.
cornerback.
So
defensive
what
back.
I'm shocked about is he actually wasn't as big as
He's
I
not.
thought he'd
Yeah,
be.
he's
He's
really
very leaned out.
Well, you know,
he's
cornerbacks are
tall.
the
He's
skinniest.
tall, but he's leaned out.
Yeah.
He's not that big.
No.
Yeah.
In fact, when people were like, Byron Jones is here, and you could
So
see
he must
him
be
through
quick.
the
He's
window,
quick.
and I was like, that's not Byron Jones. That dude's like,
Yeah,
not,
but then we looked him
he's
up.
not even that big.
Yeah, and then we
yeah.
looked him up, and they were like, "Okay, yeah, that's him."
Go
Oh, shit.
look up other look up most cornerbacks though, and they're not the biggest. They're about the smallest
quick.
players on the defensive line. You need them to be quick and be able to be as fast or faster than the
They
wide
gotta get
receivers.
up and around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're guarding the receivers, so you don't want them fat. You want them nice, slim, and trim.
For sure.
Yeah.
You just spoke Tracy's language.
I'm excited for this season.
Are you?
It's
How
almost
excited?
like well, when I think about all the players that we've got and all the potential that we have, and the veterans,
Nice.
And the vets.
Witten.
Oh, Tracy is going to be all over the Witten
boy.
thing. Y'all
Guess
are
who's
going
back,
to hear
back.
Witten's name every podcast.
I
from
freaking
here
love that
on
guy,
out.
man. He's amazing.
She's obsessed with Witten. She named her dog.
I named
Witten.
my dog Witten.
Yeah, that's love right there.
And
That's
it's a
love
girl.
right there.
And it's
not
a girl.
boy. It's a girl.
Ooh, that's why she be giving you that look sometime too. Like,
Yeah, she's like,
no, this is a boy
Yeah,
name.
That's it's cool.
It's almost like we have a super team. It's like at each like
We're stacked.
the most
man.
underrated player we have is Gallup. Her and I talked about that at the FOE the other day. There's when I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, him. He's on our team too. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah,
like
everybody
he
always
got plenty of
forgets about
weapons,
Gallup.
man.
we have a lot
he
of
was underutilized
weapons.
last
A
season.
lot of
He was, yep.
weapons.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm excited about it.
You guys better look out.
And everybody want to talk about Witten being a mentor and a vocal leader, and he's
Oh,
there more so.
I sent you a video, I think,
Watch.
off of Instagram
Go
today.
look at my
You
JoJo's
did.
replay page, the post I shared of him, the Dallas
They
Cowboys.
call him the GOAT.
Man,
That guy can still move like he.
that boy gonna put in work.
Yeah.
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 She gonna love it.
That's what you posted.
Yeah, he's gonna put in work, man. Like, he's not there just to talk and be there as an emotional leader. No, Witten, he's trying
He's
to put
a
up some yards.
beast, man. He is a beast.
He's
for
always
his
been that
age.
solid. Like, he reminds me of like a log. We did the log rolling. He's the log that stands up. He gets in his place. He catches the ball, and he just.
He's always open. He's always open.
Like
I'm
a
going to
log.
ask you guys.
like how Shaq used to fall on the court all dramatically.
Okay, I'm going to reverse nicknames here.
Okay.
I'm going to reverse it.
Okay.
Who do y'all think that I call Velcro?
Witten.
Yes.
For sure.
His
With
nickname.
his sticky hands.
Sticky
Witten,
hands.
yeah. Or that. Witten's nickname that I gave him was Velcro because, I mean, I've only seen him drop that ball one time.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah.
The whole time he's played.
All right. So
His
we're
last year, he was like, my bad. He fumbled it, and he was like, dude, I don't think I've ever done that before.
I can't even believe that just
I
happened
don't even
to
know
me.
what just happened. I don't even know what to do.
That's awesome.
We've ran a little over our time, but
All right.
I do want to get to one more thing before we take off. It's a little would you rather that I put together for you guys.
nice.
God.
So we're gonna
Here we
we're gonna
go.
leave the audience with that as well, so you guys can comment in
Thought
the
we avoided
in the.
this.
We're gonna do.
thought we did.
Hey man, I gotta get my.
You thought
would
it
you
wasn't
rather-
coming even. We ran
Oh,
over
it's
on
coming.
purpose.
Yeah, she thought it was an accident. Like, we knew what was happening.
We
you
ran
know?
over on purpose so we wouldn't have to do the would you rather.
All right. I want you guys as the audience to comment on this as well. If you have an answer for it, you want to participate, leave us a comment.
Yes, please
and
get
let
involved.
Let us know what you guys would like to do in this scenario. So here is what I pose to you, JoJo and Tracy.
Got it. Listen.
God.
Would you rather? You get.
I'm turning it down. I want to see the people's comments. When they're
She's got
talking
to, yeah.
about us.
Miss Social Media
All right.
over
All
here.
right, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, yeah, we're interactive comments here. All right, here we go. Would you rather wake up tomorrow and be an Eagles fan
Oh, God. I'm gonna vomit right now.
As diehard as you are for the Cowboys at this moment, that is how diehard you are for the Eagles. You know everything about them. You support them 100%. You live in Philly.
Not
you're
the Dirty
there.
Birds.
You're in it.
I have to live in Philadelphia?
Or never watch football again in your life.
Jesus, Murphy. You want to take the lead on this one?
I'd do it and lie.
That's not an option. You have to be a
I'd
Philly
be a
fan.
fake Eagles fan.
To the end.
You got to be ride or die. You got your Carson Wentz jersey on. You're out there. You're in it.
The guy that can't even play in December when it counts the most, I have to rock that jersey.
Yep.
That makes
I
us
would
crazy.
be an Eagles fan, but I'd be a closet Cowboys fan.
Like
nobody would know.
Like
nobody would know.
Always said it. He loved him some Romo.
Matt
Shout
has
out
a
to Matt.
Romo jersey in the back office.
I would record the Cowboys game.
Of course it's Romo. He's constantly overlooked.
Right?
I would record the Cowboys.
He's only the most underrated quarterback.
I would be at the Eagles game and I would record the Cowboys game and watch it in my closet when I got home where nobody could see me.
Literally in the closet.
In the closet.
Like
Okay.
you're literally a closet Eagles fan.
Literally in the
Like
closet.
Or
nobody-
a closet Cowboys fan.
Yeah. All right.
JoJo?
I cannot. When football season ends, I don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough.
It's
rough.
awful.
But you have to be an Eagles fan, and you got to go to the games with your Ginger Wentz jersey on.
I
And
love
you-
me some
and
gingers,
you-
but Wentz ain't
God.
Yeah, man. You got to rock it. You got to be in it. It.
She's asking a
You're
lot.
doing an Eagles podcast. You're doing all the things.
And I would have to be a bad Eagles fan too. Like, would I have
No,
to
you
throw
would have to be
batteries
just
and
as good
snowballs
as a
at Cowboys?
football fan. I mean, a Cowboys fan as you are an Eagles fan.
That's you.
That's me.
God,
No.
please, no.
Now I'm watching that one. You know, shout out to Steve Carell.
I
That's
love
what she
Steve
said.
Carell.
Yo, I'm not
Would
watching
you-
any more football ever again in my life.
Wow. That's
I'm
rough,
never
man.
watching football again in my life, and I got it a little better than you guys because you know I like all sports.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
basketball. For me, football is 1A, and football is 1, basketball is 1A. I would never watch if I had. And you know what? It's not even the fact about being a Phillies fan. That's the biggest aspect of it. But having to live in freaking Philadelphia,
Yeah,
You're
that's
in it.
no
awful.
way.
You're in it.
Take football away from me for the rest of my life. I got my Dallas Mavs. I got my Dallas Stars. I got my Texas Rangers.
Maybe I need to
I'm done with
reconsider
football.
this.
I'm done with football.
I forgot about living in Philly.
You
gotta
know
be
what I
in
mean?
it.
Like that's a lot. That is a lot.
You got to be in it. So
No.
what your life is here, your Dallas Cowboys
Do you
life
know
is
how
here.
It's a big
horrible
life.
Eagles fans are.
Oh, I know.
Because when you
Awful.
say "would you try it," I'm thinking like you literally submerge yourself fully
Yep.
into that Philly lifestyle and
100%.
culture, and they're horrible.
They're the worst.
They're horrible people. I don't want to be a horrible person. I love me too much to be a Philadelphia Eagles fan. So no more football ever again in life. No, thank you.
Tracy's about to throw up.
did throw up when you said that
I'm
question.
changing my answer.
changing your answer?
Because I would never be able to live there ever. Never. I don't
Yeah.
care about the Eagles or not.
Rob said, "Did you snort?" What if we did, Rob? We can snort if we want to. It's our show. We do whatever the crap we want to.
That's right.
Answer the freaking
Yeah,
question.
yeah. I retract
Right.
my statement.
You retract?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We've got a retraction.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm going to
I
be...
can't be an Eagles fan ever. I don't care what's going on. I don't care if we're playing the Cowboys and I'm secretly going, Cowboys.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
it's
nope.
only 2 games. I can't.
Nope.
It's,
I'm not doing
it's
it.
rough.
I can't.
It's a real
Nope.
rough scenario.
I retract. I'm with JoJo. No, just take it away.
Take my football, man. I'm
Eventually,
good.
you would get used to it. You would get used to their not. You'd find another sport to be all
Well,
in
yeah,
on. You'd
because-
find another team.
Because there was a
we've
while.
got the
there was-
Rangers.
yeah.
We've got the Stars. We've got all
There
that.
was a little bit
Mavs
there
are
where
awesome.
there was a little
yeah.
bit there where I paid only attention to Stars games.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even into football for a while when we really sucked.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm kind of like a phaser, you know.
Yeah,
but,
man. I would have to just give up the whole thing.
I'm
wouldn't
with
be able to
her.
do it.
I can't do the
Nope. It's not
throwing
happening.
batteries wrapped in snowballs at
they're the
Cowboys fans
worst,
and
man.
peeing on their cars and stuff like that. Like it's awful. Like what they
Philadelphians
do
are horrible to their own family members. Like what?
They
No.
burned down their own
Have
city
you ever
when they
seen
won the
Silver
Super Bowl.
Lining
when they
Playbook?
won the
They
Super
burned
Bowl,
down
they
their own city.
rioted.
I mean,
Like,
how do you?
Are you kidding me?
How do you make Robert De Niro, an award-winning actor, look so realistically like a Philadelphian? That's how horrible they are. Like that man depicted it to excellence. Okay, no, I don't.
JoJo is gonna have
I
a
don't
time
want it.
with Grant, dude.
No.
She's gonna be like,
Oh yeah, he's gonna go cry in the car by the time I'm done with him.
Yeah.
He an Eagles fan?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
having. That's our rival guest.
but he's also a stand-up comedian, so he's really funny and cool.
Yeah.
He's a great friend of mine. I love Grant.
Dash
But
gonna
I
be
hate
fun.
when I walk into his apartment to partake.
Eddie's throwing the Eagles
he
the
has
bird
an
right now.
Eagles-
Shout out to Eddie.
A signed Eagles poster, I think, on his
Oh,
mantle.
it's signed?
And when I walk in, I'm like, I just want to turn it over.
Yeah, everybody's on the page is like Cowboys all day, every day. So I'm pretty sure everyone else is in agreement. They would never watch football again versus be a Eagles
I'd rather
fan.
die a
Versus an
Cowboys
Eagles
fan than.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting buried in silver
please,
and blue,
no,
baby.
no,
My first marriage, I got married in a Dez Bryant Cowboys jersey. That was the only way I agreed to get married, and she agreed. So we got married.
There you go.
Cowboys jerseys.
Cowboys,
All right, guys.
Cowboys for life. I think we're all in agreement. Cowboys for life.
Yeah, Cowboys for life.
All right, that is going to do it for our show. Thank you so much for tuning in to the
We love
first
y'all.
episode of She Wants the D podcast. I promise soon I will figure out this video thing, and that way you guys can see what we're looking at, and make sure you tune in. We're going to do this every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
And we will be live on location during preseason and regular season. We'll have those announcements coming up soon. We might do a few of those from the studio, but for the most part, we're going to be live on location so you guys can come out, hang out. We're going to be at the stadium for the home games.
Don't come to our tents unless you have free beer. Just kidding.
You heard
or
it
am
first.
I?
You heard it first.
Y'all know how to tailgate in Texas.
That's
Act
right.
like you know.
Come
I
on.
want Lone Star, and I want it in nice and cold containers.
Lone Star over
That's a
here,
Texas
man.
beer, baby.
Trash.
Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Yeah. Let's play it one more time.
Know your fucking place. Trash.
There you
That's
go.
right.
Yeah, do it.
I think we did pretty good for our
It's
first
not
show,
bad, man.
you know?
It really
We
wasn't
still
bad
got
at
over
all.
20 live viewers towards the end. I like it. Thank y'all for participating, and we'll see y'all next Sunday.
How about them Cowboys?
That's
You know
right.
it, baby.